I dream about this ideal life, this ideal person I want to be. I try to be this person every day because I understand that if I want to achieve this ideal life or this ideal person, I have to start today. At the same time, I recognize that I have to make significant changes to my life. I have to sacrifice certain things. I have to behave differently. I have to place myself in environments that I usually don't. I have to change. One of my biggest strengths as a person is also one of my biggest weaknesses. I am a very contented person. I am extremely humble and grateful to be where I am to be. The opportunities I have, the family I was born into, and the life I have lived so far, I am extremely grateful because I could have been dealt a way worse hand. But for whatever reason or no reason at all, life or God gave me a very fantastical, very favorable situation. And because of this awareness, because of how grateful I am, I find myself at times being complacent in terms of my motivation to do more, to be more, to achieve more. When I was younger, I wanted to be a professional football player. When I say football, I mean soccer for you people. I love watching football. I love playing it. But whenever I would go outside and really put in the hours needed to be a pro, I didn't like it. It wasn't fun for me anymore. I thought as a kid, I'm like, oh, maybe if I was born in a worse situation like these other football players, I would be more motivated. Because football players, okay, not all of them, but like most of them are born into very poor families and they do this so they can get out of that situation. Like that's a very common background story for footballers. However, when I grew up, I realized I just didn't like playing football to that level. I love football, but not that much to be a pro. I don't want to come off like I am a lazy ass person. I am not. That's why I said at times I am complacent, because the other times I am motivated to achieve more, to be more. I am motivated. But I do acknowledge that my gratitude and my contentment with life does make me less hungry at times. However, due to my gratitude, I feel like I must utilize my favorable position in life to the fullest. It would be a disservice to randomly be given this position in life, this life I have, and not try and live it to the fullest. The randomness of life is so random that it would be unethical for me to waste my life. I am healthy. I was born in a good family. This itself should make me motivated every day of my life, because people don't get that. People don't have this opportunity. As much as my contentment and my gratitude makes me complacent at times, it also breeds this desire to live life to the fullest. Like, I feel bad, I feel unhappy when I'm not being productive or when I realize I'm being lazy and wasting my life. It doesn't feel good because I know I should be doing more. I know I should be taking advantage of this situation. I would be fucking insane not to take advantage of this. So I end up being in the middle. The middle would be somebody who is motivated, who is trying to go forward and moving forward every day. But like, I will also be lazy sometimes. I will also be very motivated sometimes. But I will always end up being at the middle, which is not bad. Like, that's pretty cool.